Welcome, Taurus, to 1111 Tarot for your mid-month energy check. Okay, guys, this is the 1111 Wheel of Life, and I'll walk you through it and explain it as we do our reading. It combines a medicine wheel as well as astrology, numerology, tarot, channeling. It's everything. It's my little blueprint that I got from Archangel Michael, actually. So, you guys, let's get into your reading. Oh, before I forget. So, if you're into wanting to learn tarot, it is starting for free for you. So, yep, you can look below. I'm going to make sure put the details of the class down below. It's going to be free, online, interactive tarot with me and you. Yeah, it's free to you guys. Just a thank you to all the subscribers, the listeners, and everybody that supports the channel in any way that you do that. I do love the encouragement, knowing that something resonated by thumbs up or hitting that subscribe button. It's just like an inspiration to me, so I do appreciate that, and I want to get back to you. And so if you're interested, there'll be a link down there. It's a 5-day course. It starts on the 19th, 100% free to you. Okay? All right, my lovelies. All the decks have been pre-shuffled, pre-smudged, and premeditated on. I like to cut the deck and get your energy, Taurus. Let's see where we're sitting. So this is a great spirit. This is the center of the deck that we co-create with. And you've got a 35. So that's an 8 when it's reduced, which is an infinity symbol. And then you have these two individuals that are twins. So what are they holding? A baby dragon. Now that's a second time, because I got a message of a mermaid and a dragon, and now I'm seeing a dragon throughout my day. And you can also see this bird is like watching this lotus flower open up with this dragon. So I do feel like harder times have passed. Let's look at this necklace this individual wears. We'll get it as big as we can. I think that's it. Okay. There's a crack in it, and it is a broken heart. So I feel there's mending through communication that's going to be happening in your life, Taurus. Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. Look at the bird down here. Let's see if I can get to it. Right here. You can see this beautiful bird. And it might be speaking to this other little bird up here. Exquisite picture. So communication is going to be key. I feel like there's some hurt feelings, possibly lack of communication. I do involve it. I do feel, or it does. Okay, it's twin flame. It's twins. And this is the true love. The soul tie connection meant for the lifetime. And the moon's going to reveal something. All right, my lovelies. Let me go ahead and set down my crystal. This is tourmaline. And Bridget Blair was kind enough to send that to me. I owe her a personal reading for her birthday. She just messaged me a little while ago. Okay, lovelies. You see Bridget Blair quite often kind of guiding the channel a little bit. She jumps in when she has time. She's a volunteer, and she is absolutely a beautiful human being. Okay, lovelies, I want to jump over here. This is our east. This is where the sun rises. And it's also our 5D world, where we receive our messages telepathically and where we communicate. It's intuition as well as passions and inspiration. And here we go. Whoops, I just moved the whole map. I really gave it a shove. It's actually a really nice map. It's got some weight to it, so it's beautiful. And we can talk about that if you're interested in this map. It just helps guide the reading for whoever needs the reading. All right, I've cut this deck. This is the Good Tarot. This was Whispers of Love here that we began with. And that, again, says, speak the language of love. Here we go. Seven of water. There is some confusion, like somebody just switched gears. Someone has just switched gears, like they did some insight and they looked at all the options of confusion, and there's about to get some clarity. I say that because we have the moon at the top. Well, actually we have a shell, but we do have the moon there. But I feel like the clam's going to open, like somebody's going to open up and communicate, and there's going to be clarity. That's coming from the telepathic. We'll gain some more information down here when we clarify. Let's move into the south node, our earth realm. Three of earth working together. A fear. Yeah, there's a fear of rejection. But both of you want to work together, Taurus. It's mutual. Okay, so clarity is going to come in that you both are going to be working together. This could be in a relationship, could be in a career. But this is going to be your partner. All right, we're going to move up here to our west, our fire. This is what our ancestors are helping us with and guiding us. The star, a wish come true. You've made a wish, and this is my wish come true, and it provides healing on both sides. And again, look at what it looks like, this moon behind her. It's just huge. And what do you have? You have the 1 and the 7. So 7's important because you have a 7 here and you have a 7 here. So that's important. But what's really important is this is a reduction to the number 8, 1 plus 7 being 8. The eternity sign, which you have here. And then if you look, what's interesting, you have this 7 and a 10 and a 3, which is the 10. I call those 10 to 1. So if you're into numerology, it basically means that you're completing a complete cycle. There's huge amount of change going to take place, like change you do not even expect. All for the good. All for your better healing. But you've went through, and so has this other energy, a major understanding of what is important. And you both come together on a healing point. Let's go ahead and move up here to your north node. This is your water, spiritual success. Four of earth. You're both holding on. Yeah. You're both holding on to this, whether it's coming from the 5D and this is someone new, or it's coming from a past relationship. You are both holding on to each other's energy, and that is being reflected in your north node. And this is also being held on to in a sense of coveted by the divine path that you're to be on. So this does align with your higher path. Normally this can mean greed, but it can also mean protection of the home, the faith, the heart. And you both hold on protectively towards each other. So that is a beautiful foundation. Let's go ahead and get Oracle cards that are the Moonology cards. These give me a better understanding how to communicate what the divine is expressing to me through feelings. A lot of people get messages. I get feelings of things, and this clarifies a little better the words that we communicate. This is the Moonology deck, and here we go. Prosperity lies ahead. This is a new moon in Taurus. Your own energy is here, and you are absolutely looking for clarity. The new moon just passed, so this is where we're at, is we just come out of the new moon, and so prosperity is coming towards you. All right, here we go. Let's see where you're headed as you step into the next path. You're being asked to release something, and I already can express to you what it is. It's the illusion of options. Because you have found yourself wanting in this position and finding that none of these options provide security. None of these options fit you. There's a lot of fish in the sea. But if you look, she's not satisfied with those fish. She wants her wish, her twin, the one that is there for her through a lifetime, or he does. Interchangeable energies. So it's the fear of rejection. And I feel communication is going to be required to get to this point. And somebody needs to get over the stalemate. All right, my lovelies, we've got the foundation fully set. We now are left with these beautiful pillars that will clarify each of our directions in life, from our east to our south, west, and north, which also, this is the collective here communicating that these options are causing confusion, and that if you want clarity, then you need to decide what it is that you truly want. Let's go see what the tarot has to offer about what you truly want. Now, before I cut the deck, I did peek at it just to make sure the deck was upright, and I see what you truly want. And that's quite evident as your center, and that's what the divine is offering. Have you come to the conclusion that you can release your fears? We're going to find out. Let's cut this deck. All right, my lovelies, let me reposition the camera a minute. What we're going to do here is we're going to remember, always come back to the divine, which is speaking this language of love. It's about this reflections of oneself. Seven of water, these options. Let's gain some understanding here. Illumination, clarity, wisdom. In illumination, we have the Five of Wands. In clarity, the Hanged Man. And in wisdom, again, Seven of Water, Seven of Cups. You have it here. And then in wisdom, options. Clarity, Hanged Man, illumination. So in illumination, it's been a struggle. But this is all about communication, tug of war. And it's about not constantly avoiding the battle. You can't always run from something. Sometimes you just have to take it head on and work through it. And that's what the clarity is understanding, getting a new perspective, to stick it out. Don't always run from it. In your wisdom, you have battled it out. And you have found that these cups are not the ones you wished, but that you have one cup that you wish for. Because it shows me this. Now, let's go ahead and clarify this Three of Earth in our love, trust, and growth. In love, my throat chakra just like locked up. I like changed my voice to an octave difference. Love, you have the Eight of Wands. In trust, you have the Four of Wands. Beautiful. And in growth, the Hermit. You can't get better cards than this. We're going to clarify later. But right now, working together is qualified by something, messages, in love, being sent. There's communication that's going to be manifested in the 3D. It's in the trial and error, and so it is currently being thought of. It is currently being spoken. Maybe not to you yet, but it's coming your way. Why? Because somebody kept their faith. Somebody, or both, kept their faith, and they can trust the divine. Because of that, a wish is being granted. Two individuals that kept the faith, that went within and sought the growth by following the faith and seeking divine guidance. Never giving up hope is why this wish is fulfilled. I'm about to cry. This is a romance of a lifetime. Geez, Taurus, romance of a lifetime, I kid you not. This is absolutely exquisite. I can already feel where this is going. All right, my lovelies, here we go. In introspection. Yep, justice. In dream, you have the King of Wands. And in experience, you have the Four of Swords. Wow. So your wish, fulfillment that is being granted, will bring in justice because you went in the introspection. You looked within. This, my lovely, I want to explain this to you. This is your Sagittarius area. This is the 9th house. It's about higher education, your philosophy in life. And you are going to receive justice because we're qualifying the wish. And in dream, this is your passion. This is your king. This is it. This is the one. You see that in your perspective, that this is your King of Wands. It's entrepreneurial, take charge. King of Wands is all about Cancer, Leo, Aries. I sense Aries here very much. It's in your 7th house, which is the house of commitment. You know, higher commitment, relationships or partners. Could be entrepreneurial, where we're signing something with somebody that's very passionately aligned with what's right with you. What's beautiful is the experience here is that you've done the work and you know it. And you're now allowing the blessings to come in. You're like, I did everything I could. I communicated properly, truthfully. I was honest. I dug deep. I did the work. And now my experience is to let this blessing come in. See this blessing up here? Yeah, that's beautiful. I'll get a little bigger for you. There you are, my lovelies. That person's kneeling and being blessed. Because this is the Four of Swords. So when you have the Four of Swords, you've said your piece. It comes after the Three of Swords, which is usually a very tumultuous my throat chakra. See, you guys, I'm a Gemini sun, so I have no issue with clarity of speaking, but yet I'm getting this. You need to rest your voice. You've said your piece, and now the wish is going to come in because of your faith and because you've done the other work. Four of Earth, holding on, right? And we also have, what do you need to release? So we have holding on and releasing. The reflection is the fear. You need to have a very positive outlook as you go forward. Let's go ahead and clarify this Four of Earth. In cleansing, you have the Page of Wands. In renewal, you have the Eight of Swords. There it is. And in purity, you have the intuition. The High Priestess, balance and justice. It's going within. Wow, your reading, Taurus, is incredible. So cleansing, this Page of Wands, there's going to be something that comes out that does a little healing and clarifies for you. That's a communication. It's a small communication, but it's going to bring in something that it's going to clarify things. And what's going to happen is you're going to be able to release this. And it all started with communication. Because we're talking about this language of love. And you may have been the one to communicate first. You may have gotten over the ego. And now we're going to renew. We're going to get a new feeling. Because this is in your renewal. And it's an 8 for house. It's transformation. See, you're going to transform out of this. And purification is, you followed your intuition. She that did not speaketh, knoweth. She finally got up the nerve to communicate. Or he did. Right? All right, my lovely Taurus. Let's grab the baby tarot. And let's qualify some of these absolutely exquisite cards. Because the story here is just... This is incredible. Now, it doesn't tell me if this is business you know, partnership, or if this is partnership, it's just long-term partnership that is properly aligned, okay? All right, my Tauruses, let's go ahead and qualify. We're going to start off, we've already qualified to 7 of water, but we ended up with wisdom with the 7 of water again, which is the 7 of cups, which that means you've got 7, 7, and then you have a 7 in the 17. So that's 3 7s. You have an 8 here, an 8 here. Let me look around. What else do you have? Another 8 on the board there with the 8 and the 8. So you've got 4 8s on the board that I can see right off the top. Let's grab that baby tarot and dig in, my lovelies. Taurus. This is just, I haven't done a read in about a week publicly. And this is just the best way to start this off. I mean, this is absolutely exquisite. You have absolutely been working on healing. There's no doubt. Like, you had to get to the point where you were like, there has to be, this is a standoff. I might as well get a new perspective and communicate. Right? All right. Let's see what we've got. Clarifying. This 5 of Wands. Wait, let's check. The deck is not upside down, so this will count. And I don't normally do that. Let me check the deck. No, it is correct. You have the King of Wands in reverse. All right. That's interesting. I'm going to grab another clarifier. You've got the 10 of Pentacles. Oh. And the Cup. The Knave of Cups. All right. So this battle has nothing to do with what you think. It has to do with rejection. Someone is very hurt over rejection of their passion for you. You may have rejected this person because they're like, no, I mean, that was my 10, but I'll offer a cup. I'm going to try. Or at least this is what you want. This is what you're battling for. Let's look at this new perspective. You've got the High Priestess again. You know. The Decision. 2 of Swords. And the 7 of Pentacles. I kind of feel like you know it's time to make the decision. And so you put yourself out there somehow. Wisdom. I feel like you made them feel like an option. I'm just being straight up. Or they did you. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is interesting. So someone was made to feel like an option in this situation, or someone has options and other options. But this person is, it could be you or them, someone here offers a stable new beginning. Like, and it's divinely guided. They're following their intuition. They're worried it's going to be overlooked. But yet, in their wisdom, they've got the victorious 6 of Wands. Because you go with this 4 of Cups, and this gentleman's just staring off into nowhere, ignoring this cup. He's got these other options. And I think that that is something that you need to get over, is the fear that this person is going to take another option. Because this is the 6 of Wands. This is victory. Total victory. All right, my lovelies, let's go ahead. Let's clarify this. Now, it started off with the 3 of Earth working together, and in love, we've got this quick action. And in trust, we have this divinely 4 of Wands. And then we have the Hermit with the growth, which is following intuition. And in clarification, the World card. The Fool card. Are you serious? The King of Pentacles, Taurus. I am not kidding. Okay. This is the last major arcana card of the tarot, and this is the first. And the way it works is, once you get to this level, You go through a portal that's a whole new world. And what comes next is a fresh start. Now, what's interesting is very quickly, a very hard cycle is going to be completed with this beautiful, honest truth. She bears her soul. And that's a blue ribbon of love in our love position, which is also our 10th house. This is our life plan. This is our soul work, where we're guided to be. So you've completed a major portal, and that is being rewarded, and you can trust this. It's in your 2nd house. It has to do with your personal finances, material world, your concept of value in life, and God is pleased. You've got the 4 of Wands, and he's saying, she's saying, Divine is saying, grab this new beginning with everything you got. It's right here. And then even further, look, the growth in your 6th house is your health, your hygiene, how you make a living. It's your overall abundance. You followed your intuition, and you grew, and you grew. And now you have the King of Pentacles, and this is either somebody else or yourself, but this energy is of complete, secure abundance. I feel this is a new beginning. He's running off the cliff here like a leap of faith by communicating. To this King of Pentacles, right? It is divinely guided, and it is intuition. Beautiful energy. Let's get up here to Justice. Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. The Lovers. All right, so somebody is hanging on to this concept that this justice will be served. That is why we have this 4 of Pentacles, and it explains it here. This is somebody that's holding on to the concept that justice will come in for them. And what's interesting is you have this King of Wands, and you have a whole new perspective. Whole new perspective. Or the King of Wands does. Or you both do. Because now, when you look at the experience, which is just exquisite, waiting for the blessings to come in, it's that you've made some sort of a decision in Lovers, or they do. So there's a choice to be made, or has been made. Let's clarify holding on. What are we holding on to? I think it's the fears. We have got the Knight of Pentacles. Clarifying the 8 of Swords. Oh, we have the Wheel. Beautiful. High Priestess. Self-deception with that 7 of Swords. Liar, cheater, thiefer. I say self-deception because of the fact that this is your intuition. So it's self-deception. It can mean another person having self-deception, but it also means that we're going to get some clarity, which is beautiful. With this whole 8 of Swords in your renewal, as I said, it's where you were stuck. It's being renewed with the wheel turning, which is forward motion, moving right past this 8 of Swords. And this Knight of Pentacles is over this Page of Wands. So even though it's a very small offer initially, just hey, maybe some coffee, this turns into a very serious offer with the Knight of Pentacles. He's the only pony that is long-term, and he always finishes the race. And I see that with this major arcana of the wheel turning. This is exquisite. Let's go ahead and get a couple more clarifiers. I would like 3 clarifiers for the 7 of Swords, which I see as self-deception. The Knave of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the 2 of Wands. So somebody feels judged in a situation and has been resting, and they're healing and getting a new perspective. And the truth is that that's going to bring them aligned properly in their path with the Two of Wands. It's all about alignment and proper judgment and the proper decision to be made. So in this new perception, because before they felt like they were being seen as less, as somebody small, and they've now got a whole new perspective. This could be you, this could be them. But it is self-deception, because it's actually gaining. The self-deception was qualified. The Seven of Swords was qualified. This whole new perspective. And look what we got now. The Two of Wands. So absolutely beautiful. Intuition is being guided properly now. Clarity will be granted. And it's going to have to do with this major wish come true. Well, Taurus, I love you so much. You know how much I love you. I love you to the moon and back. Much light. Much love. Namaste.